Pokemon fans, we may now finally be able to rejoice. Pokemon Center dropped pre-orders for their upcoming Mega Evolution set Tuesday morning. This includes booster boxes, Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir style ETBs, as well as booster packs, sleeves, all that good stuff. And you want to know what's crazy? Come here. Pokemon Center actually had product. Yeah, they had a product. I mean, it's crazy, right? Who would have thought? Now, for me, I follow certain Pokemon TCG accounts that kind of give a heads up when drops are coming. This is something that I think everybody should do, whether it's via Discord, Twitter/X, if you call it X. I got the notification, but I looked at it because I was at work. I looked at it 6 minutes later. If you know anything about Pokemon Center and their queue system, you know getting into a queue more than like a minute or two later, it's a death sentence. You're not getting any product. It's gone. You might as well kiss it goodbye. So I joined the queue 6 minutes later, and you want to know how many people were in front of me? 340,000 people. Yes, there were 340,000 people in front of me waiting to get their dirty paws on the newest set of Pokemon. My girlfriend was late to the party too. She joined the queue 17 minutes later, and she had 317,000 people in front of her. By the time she joined, it was about 25 minutes already into the pre-ordering system. You're 25 minutes late to a pre-order on Pokemon Center, it's gone. It's gone within the first 2 minutes, or so I thought. Now, I think many of us are familiar with the Pokemon queue system. We've all been wronged by it. Have you ever accidentally, I don't know, refreshed the page? Have you ever clicked on checkout more than once by accident? Maybe you use your scroll wheel a little too fast. Oh, they think you're a bot. Error 17, error 17, error 17. Oh, they heard you fart. They heard you fart and pass gas. They heard it through your mic. They picked it up. Error 17. They heard your mom and dad yelling at each other over finances. Error 17. It does not matter to them. Sorry about that. Got a little too personal. I apologize. So after about 25-30 minutes, I checked my spot online and I went from 340,000 to 165,000. Now my hopes and dreams are shot. Like at this point, I'm thinking about the plushies and pins that, Pokemon Center has to offer. I'm not thinking about packs. I'm not thinking about cards. I'm not thinking about anything other than maybe putting a nice little pin on my backpack or something, right? 20 more minutes pass by. I'm only 91,000 people away. Now, obviously, I think I'm a little hopeful at that point. Like I'm hoping to get something, but being realistic, I'm probably not going to get anything. About 15 minutes pass again, and I get a notification on Twitter from the account that told me there was a queue up. And they said people are still getting product. They're still getting ETBs. They're still getting the booster bundle. Sorry about that. They're still getting the booster bundles, and they're still getting other products that are similar, that are related to the Mega Evolution set. So I'm going crazy. I'm starting to shake. You know what I'm saying? I'm so close. I'm so close to the finish line. I just got to get there. So I finally got in a few minutes later, and by some miracle, all the product was there. Everything. I was shook. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I had no idea this was gonna happen. I was 6 minutes late. Like my mindset was, again, let me just look at what it said. I just want to see it say out of stock. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to get that feeling like, oh, maybe I could have gotten it. If 6 minutes ago, maybe I could have gotten it. Nope. It was there. Add to cart. It was a smooth process. Click, put in my credit card information. Boom, done. I was able to order ETB each of the Mega Lucario and the Mega, Gardevoir, as well as the booster box, which was about $300 total. I feel like a little kid on Christmas. I just got V-Bucks. I'm about to get online Fortnite and buy the damn Sabrina Carpenter skin. A few minutes later, my friend gets in. He's able to get all the products I did. A few minutes later, after he does, my girlfriend's able to get the same products that I got. The moral of the story is that if you aren't familiar with Pokemon Center and how rough and horrible the process actually is to get product, the last two sets, so the Mega Evolution and Black and White, the process has been smooth. It hasn't been bad at all, at least for me, and some of my friends have been able to get in. But usually it's just like as soon as you log in, you're getting 20 errors, you're getting error 17, the product sells out within 20 seconds, so like those elements. But for the last two sets, they have been up for more than 2.5 hours each. Yeah, 2.5 hours. That doesn't mean that everything was available for those 2.5 hours, Booster boxes may have went first, then ETBs, then after that, you know, like packs, sleeves, all that good stuff, tins. But the fact that Pokemon Center had the newest drops for more than an hour, more than 2 hours, it just shows that maybe we're finally going in the right direction. I think if Pokemon Center continues to do this process of allowing, you know, people to get product, scalpers are gonna have to, I don't know, fill out a job application. That word is asinine to them. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's like Satan getting doused in holy water. Scalpers and job applications don't mix. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that this is actually a sign where people are either not buying products from scalpers, which is amazing, right? I mean, I got into it last year in November. I used to be really into Pokemon collecting as a kid, but I really picked up the hobby when the app came out. And I was like, you know what? I want to get physical cards. I want to collect, get a nice binder, all that good stuff. So it's either people aren't buying products from scalpers, they're getting product, you know, so they're able to find it, you know, at their local card shops. Maybe they are able to find it like a big box store like a Target or a Best Buy, all that good stuff. Or they're just not buying. Like they just stop buying in general, because again, it's an extremely expensive hobby, you know, like it is expensive. If Pokemon Center can continue to get their product into the hands of real fans who either collect or actually play, you know, Pokemon, I think we have a bright future, because Pokemon Center, the last two sets have been extremely ideal for people like myself and my friends and other people who just collect to actually get their hands on product. And also, I got one last thing to say to you, Pokemon Center. Get rid of the special delivery Pikachu and Air 7.